Hey, what's going on? Hello. Hi. Episode number 8. Finally got it in order, squared away. What's up, everybody? This is Neelo's On The Go podcast. About to take off. I'm in Ventura currently. About to head to Santa Barbara, East Beach, baby, for some beach time fun. Hold on, just waiting for a car here. Beautiful, bingo. Anyways, this morning I got something special in store for you. I am getting geared for a podcast that I'm about to release to the public very soon here with my buddy Scott Andrade over at the Ventura Float Center. We're changing it up. It's going to be more so a show than a podcast where you're just sitting down in front of microphones. Our goal is to get guests on board, but we will be doing our own thing from time to time, just him and I. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be groovy. We're going to have our own suits and whatnot. I don't want to get too much into the theme because I want it to be a surprise to y'all. But it's going good, getting everything squared away. Him and I are not the biggest technological experts, so a lot of it is just piecing it together bit by bit. We get together on Sundays for about 2 or 3 hours, and we're working on both the visual, and the audio aspects of the podcast or the show. We're not too sure what to call it. We might call it an experiment. I'm not going to rob Joe of the experience because we want to switch it up and have our own outlet out there. But very cool. If anybody is tuning into this podcast, can let me know about editors out there who want to join on board, who are maybe looking to get some experiences. Maybe you are fresh out of high school or college, and again, you want to get the experience under your belt. Please contact us. You can contact me through cell phone 805-620-2359 or at my email austin.neelan@yahoo.com. But any help would be appreciated, so thank you. I also wanted to give you guys an update about anybody out there who's struggling with finances. I've always been a pretty good saver, money maker. I've always been on the positive end, but with this business that I started doing personal training on the go and investing into other aspects, travel and whatnot, and just the living life, especially solo, it's not all that easy to keep up, especially in today's economy here in California. But you know what? It starts with a positive attitude, and it starts with a solid foundation inside, and I think that's so important to go. Know that any of you who are tuning into this who are broke as a joke, you're not alone, and that we're going to do this together, because I have no doubt that big finances are coming my way, and my plan is not just to hoard that. I want this to go back into the economy, back into my friends, back into family, and all that good stuff. But you know what? If you're not having fun with life, no matter what struggles or opportunities or obstacles are coming your way, you know what? Then change it up. Find something you enjoy. Find something that you love. And if you are doing something that you're kind of stuck in, at least temporarily, you know what? The attitude's going to make a big difference in that. How you go about things. It's going to influence your creativity levels to enhance, and you're going to just be free, right? No matter what you do. You could be in jail and be a free person, right? The way you think. Gandhi was in prison for 5 years and he had a great time. So it goes to show that it's an inside game that you must just know how to play. Play your cards right. Even if you're not dealt the best hand, you can become a good bluffer. Anyways, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's really coming out to summertime weather. That summertime breeze, a little light breeze. Always a little breezy in Ventura, California. Santa Barbara is very similar, but I noticed that it's flip-flopped quite a bit. Whenever it's foggy here, it tends to be foggy there. Sorry, vice versa. I'm losing it. Whenever it's sunny there, sometimes it's foggy here, and vice versa. Sometimes it's foggy in Ventura and sunny in Santa Barbara. But it's all good. I don't know. I'm going on a rant here. Again, this is also to get prepared for the podcast that's coming up, because you got to know how to carry on conversation or just be able to come up with things off the spot, rather than sitting around expecting things are going to just come your way. It's not always as easy. Even if you have a game plan, you can have the best game plan in the world, but if you don't know how to initiate that game plan, if you don't know how to put it into action, then you're going to be stuck in a rut. And it's not easy. I wouldn't say it's easy to just go on a whim and go with the flow of things in conversation, especially if you're just going at it with no approach, if you don't have topic, if you don't have structure, if you don't have guidelines to stick to. It doesn't mean that you can make a great podcast without those things, or with having those things rather, but it's up to the maker. So I'm practicing, refining my skills, getting better, and it's a lot of fun. I like to be in front of the camera. I like to put myself out there where it's not necessarily uncomfortable anymore. It used to be. I used to get frightened by the camera, and it's really no different. You just got something rolling while you're talking. It shouldn't influence you to the point where you feel scared or worried, because again, it's, what do you have to lose? Who's going to really judge you all that hard? It took me a while to learn that. I was always basing my actions on what other people were going to think, and in some way it's great to do that, because we all hold each other accountable, and we hope the best for everybody, right? But you can't do your best if you're always focusing on somebody else or comparing yourself to somebody else. And I've really tried to branch away from that, because my whole life I grew up playing sports, and it was a lot of fun, competition-based things, but I was always worried or focused on what other people were going to think about me. And to be quite frank, the best way to go about people, having a good reaction or a good census about who you are is just to be doing you, to be focused on yourself, and to get dialed in your own ways, expand in your own ways, because that's when you really come together with people. It's quite ironic how opposites attract each other. Wow, staring over at the reefs right now, driving on the coastline. There's an awesome reef that you can paddle out to at Emmawood State Beach. If you have a pair of swimming goggles, you can pop those on and go explore the kelp beds. I'm sure you'll find some crab, maybe a few seal, maybe some dolphins if you're lucky, some starfish. But I went out there a few years ago with my buddy Matt on his boat, sailboat, 32-footer I want to say, and it was an epic experience. We docked the boat about 50 yards, 100 yards away from the kelp beds, and then we swam over to them. It's a good time. Water's warmer out there as you go deeper for some reason. I wonder why that is. Anywho, that's podcast number 8. Keep it short and simple. And again, there's no structure to this. It's all free flow, and I hope you guys are enjoying it, having a great day no matter what you're doing. Feel free to contact me about anything, and let's keep living the dream. Peace out, everybody.